1 says triangles ABC and CDE are similar right triangles. Which proportion can to show that the slope of line AC is equal to the slope of line CE? So when you're looking at your grid, you have point A, point C. We're going to look at those in just a second to see what their coordinates are. And then we're going to compare point C again, but this time with point E, to put them into the slope formula of M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so then we can check and see which of these is the correct answer based on the numbers that they plugged in. Remember, another way you can solve this is you would just plug these steps into Desmos and see if it equals the side to the right. Once you plug those steps in, your answers should be the same on this, and then double check that those points actually came from the right locations. So point A is located at -8, 5. Point C is located at -6, 2. So my first line I'm going to compare or put into the slope formula would be the points for A and C. So I'm looking here, and I don't know which order they put it in until I started looking at the answer choices, and I noticed that most of them started with a 5. So they're using this as their y2, x2, and then this one is their x1, y1. So once you know the order, you can plug it into the formula and see what would you get for your answer. So we have 5 minus 2 over -8 minus -6. And this would give us the slope for line AC, which is right here on the triangle. So this is 3 on top. This becomes plus +6. So we have -8 plus 6 is -2. So I'm looking for an equivalent formula for -3 over 2. When I look at C to E, I'm going to see what order they look like they're writing the points in. And it looks like most of them are starting with a 4. So then they're going to say E is located at -2, -4. So this is still going to stay x1, y1 in this next formula. This one's going to be your x2, y2. So then I'm going to plug in -4 minus 2 over -2 minus -6. When I solve this, I have -4 minus 2, so it's -4 plus -2, which is -6. And then here I have -2 plus +6. So then that would give me +4. And I know I have to simplify this to now -3 over 2. So here I have two equivalent slopes. So I know that the lines do have the same slope. They're located on that same line as far as the triangles. So now I need to go back and look at the answer choices and see which one of these matches the work I just did. So I'm looking for 5 minus 2 over -8 minus -6 is equivalent to -4 minus 2 over -2 minus -6. It looks like the answer choice is A, but I'm going to check and see why the other ones are not correct. So this one looks like they have -4 minus 2, but then they put it over the part of this formula, which belongs to the smaller triangle. So they have those mixed up. This one says 5 minus 2 over -2 minus -6, so they did the same thing. This is the rise of the small triangle over the run of the bigger triangle, so that's not going to work. This one says 5 minus 2 over 8 minus -6, so it looks like they left off the negative there, so they're going to get a different answer on the bottom of that one. So after you eliminate B, C, and D, the answer is A for question number 1.